Hey guys, Honest Hokage here. This is going to be part 2 to it if Naruto was a vampire. You guys hit the like goal surprisingly quick. And I've seen a few comments, especially one of my fans, his name was What If Master. He left very nice comments. And I'm quite happy that a few of my fans actually think that my content is good enough to become famous. And that made me really happy earlier today. So I'm gonna be really happy to make this What If. So hopefully you guys like it. And part 3 will be coming out if you guys hit 20 likes. That's the like goal. Where we left off was Naruto was entering Konoha. Naruto looked a lot different. He was taller. He was carrying 2 katanas and he had white hair now. No one knew who Naruto was. He walked past a few of his friends. They didn't even recognize him. Naruto realized that nobody knew who he was. He ended up going to the Hokage's office. Going in there, you can see Hiruzen. Hiruzen was inside the Hokage's office, but some big chested, no, some very, very, very big breasted woman was inside the Hokage's office instead of Hiruzen. Naruto walked up to the woman asking, where's old man Hiruzen? Her saying, um, he died. Naruto then went wide-eyed, wondering how could Hiruzen die? Unlike during the Konoha Crush event when Hiruzen died, Hiruzen would die of old age. Also, having to fight the Nine Tails with Minato. So he was very weakened and injured, even after the years after the attack happened. He ended up dying of old age. But Jiraiya ended up having to find Tsunade on his own and bring her back to the Hidden Leaf. Tsunade agreed to become Hokage just because Jiraiya acts, and you know how Tsunade is with Jiraiya. She hates him and loves him at the same time. But enough about that. Moving on to talk about how Naruto goes back to his home, seeing that his door was blocked off, saying this residence this residence is closed off because the resident who lived here died. Naruto, seeing this, was very confused, wondering, "What, think I'm dead?" Well, Naruto rips off the paper, taking out his keys. Open the doors. The smell of dust hit Naruto. He thought, "Oh, what is that smell?" Naruto had gotten too used to the luxurious life of living inside of a giant castle. That happening, Naruto immediately called to called his called his father, sending over one of his servants. We're gonna call her Megumi. She's also a vampire. Megumi helped out Naruto around the place. She was around the same age as him, but she was far. She looked around the same age as him, but she was over 100 years older than him. This happening, they saw that the paper from Naruto's door was ripped off. They went to the home to investigate, seeing Naruto and his maid cleaning. Well, they didn't know it was Naruto. They just saw a strange woman cleaning with a white-haired kid inside the room with 2 katanas on the ground. They said, "Hello, sir. Can you please leave this premises, or we're gonna have to move you forcibly." Naruto then says, "What? I live here. My name's Naruto Uzumaki." They say, "What?" No, the boy Naruto. He died. He was probably killed by one of the villagers and his body was just never found. Naruto explained to them that he's Naruto and he was able to prove it. Somehow Naruto was somehow able to get intact with Kurama, and him and Kurama were pretty close to each other. He was able to show them into the cage where the Nine Tails was hidden, but the cage was open and they were scared about that one. Naruto screamed out, "Kurama, come here!" Kurama comes over, a giant orange fox with 9 tails and sharp fangs, looked down upon the two Uchiha. Uchiha police force. By the way, the Uchiha massacre didn't happen here, so I want you to know that. They get down after two members of the Uchiha police force. Seeing that this is Naruto, he for sure has the Nine Tails. After Naruto released them from this place, they were both shaking, crying as well, thinking, were they gonna die in there? They both leave immediately, going to tell Fugaku that Naruto Uzumaki was back in the village. After Tsunade heard that Naruto was back in the village, she didn't know who little squirt was. She heard that it was a kid with white hair and red eyes, remembering the kid who came into the office wondering, where's Hiruzen? Word somehow got out to Jiraiya, and uh, Jiraiya knowing who Naruto was, his godson, Jiraiya doesn't know that he's a vampire. Naruto was probably far stronger than Jiraiya, and stronger than Tsunade as well. At his age, he was around 14. He didn't go on the 3-year trip with Jiraiya because he was at the couch for such a long time. Naruto slept that night. His maid had a futon ready for herself. She put on the futon and slept there. And she'd be cleaning whenever Naruto would leave a mess. In the morning, he looked at his mail and seen that his team had gone on a mission to the Hidden Mist to go find. Oh crap! I'm going a little too far. So we're gonna backtrack to where he's 12. He stays at the castle for a good year or so, and makes it back in time for the Hidden Mist mission to escort Tazuna to the bridge. This happening, Naruto wakes up the next day, seeing that he has mail from the Hokage's office after going on a mission. Naruto meets up with his teams in the morning, and Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi are wondering, who the heck is this? This has to be Naruto's villain. Then Naruto does that simple goofy grin, and then it hits them. Wait, this is Naruto? Sakura goes wide-eyed, wondering, how the heck is this Naruto? He used to be this ugly short kid. Look at him now. Sasuke looks, Naruto's a little taller than Sasuke. Sasuke is jealous of Naruto because he looks a lot stronger and Naruto is a bit more buff than Sasuke. And when Tazuna walks into the room, he makes fun of Sasuke instead of Naruto because Naruto's red eyes. When Tazuna was going to insult Naruto, his eye darted toward Tazuna, looking Tazuna dead in the eyes, making him feel fear. Baring his fangs and showing his supremacy, Tazuna was scared half to death. And once they got to the village gate, they left immediately. Walking down the path, they all see a puddle. They don't think much of it because it had rained the day before, but the sky was completely bright and cloudless, so Kakashi knew that had to have been a transformation. Kakashi faked his death when the Demon Brothers had cut him, and that had made Sakura pass out because she thought that her sensei had died right there and then. Sakura passed out, not being able to protect Tazuna. Naruto performs the multi-shadow clone jutsu, making over 50 shadow clones. Naruto then runs at the Demon Brothers, ferociously stabbing them and cutting them into pieces. Sasuke didn't even see him move. He looks back and sees Naruto's clones covered in blood, and then Naruto licking his sword, and his tongue stained red from all the blood. Sasuke gone wide-eyed, like, what the hell? What is this? No, this isn't right. Then Kakashi comes back saying that he had faked his death to test the students. Kakashi, seeing that Naruto had his first kill, had felt sympathetic. Naruto's hands were shaking, thinking that he didn't really mean to just go all out and kill him. He tried to knock him out, but Naruto's instincts of killing got to him. After that, Tazuna was terrified of Naruto. He wouldn't even look in his direction. After a little bit, they saw Naruto saw ahead a giant sword flying towards them. Naruto screamed, "Duck!" Everyone ducked, but Kakashi jumped over the sword, getting his leg cut. The sword got stuck into a tree, and 2 seconds later, they see a man with half his face covered, as we know as Zabuza Momochi, standing on the sword, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna need that bridge builder, understand? Him, he's coming with me. If you just leave me alone, I'll be able to just take him to Gato. It'll be a simple mission, free money. You could just say that he died and you'll still get paid." Get that? But Zabuza not noticing who he was talking to. He sees Kakashi. Oh, they send out Kakashi, the copy ninja. That's so. Looks like you're not gonna give up this target so easily, Kakashi. Kakashi says, "Hell no, I'm not gonna give up a bridge, but I'm not gonna give up the bridge builder." Afterwards, Zabuza activates the hidden Mishjutsu, making multiple water clones, all darting towards Kakashi with kunais in hand. Kakashi was able to defend himself against all the shadow clones. Kakashi made a few shadow clones of his own to fight off Zabuza's shadow clones. Zabuza then pulls the executioner's blade out of the tree, running towards Kakashi at a very quick speed. But Kakashi could see him, unlike Naruto's speed. Zabuza swings at Kakashi, but the sword, Zabuza, he wasn't able to swing quick enough. Kakashi jumped up, kicking Zabuza on the jaw, making him a little dizzy. And then Kakashi notices that there's a water clone behind him. He grabs him from behind, and then Zabuza was successfully able to catch Kakashi in a water prison jutsu. Afterwards, Zabuza creates a few shadow clones to fight Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Naruto is easily able to dispose of the clones, but Sasuke wasn't able to. Sasuke and Naruto talk about trying to get Kakashi out of the water prison. And then they think about it. Naruto says that, Sasuke, I learned a new ability. Let me show it to you. Naruto then unsheathes his sword, throws him into the sky. They don't come down. Zabuza was wondering where the heck his swords went. Then, at the corner of his eye, he sees a sword spinning at light speed, coming towards his face. Zabuza just barely dodges by jumping out the way, releasing the water prison jutsu, but still getting his cheek cut slightly. The sword came back to Naruto's hand when he pulled his hand towards himself. He sheathed one of the sword. Zabuza notices that he had two. But the sword comes through, stabbing Zabuza in the back of the leg. Naruto, retracting the blade, pulls it back to himself, sheathing both his swords again. And then Naruto runs towards Zabuza very quickly, punching him in the stomach, unsheathing his sword, and cutting him a few times. After that, the normal thing inside canon that happens. Kakashi wasn't able to have his little scrap with Zabuza with the copying his water prison jutsu. Haku gets there quick enough and makes it seem that he had died, and they jump off. Kakashi was injured from fighting all of the water clones and also using a lot of chakra. Afterward, Tasuda invites him over to their house, to his family house. Once they get there, Naruto has the normal interaction with the kid and his competition with Sasuke. Naruto had already learned water walking and wall walking from his father Minato, because Minato was a very strong ninja. Kakashi, not knowing that Naruto had learned this, just thought that Naruto got it too quickly and made Naruto try something else. He tried making Naruto make a complete chakra ball around himself as armor. Naruto was able to do that easily because he had learned the Rasengan and he had advanced it. And then Kakashi wanted to be even. He wanted Naruto to go even further. to make a chakra armor on his body itself, not around him, but on his skin. Naruto was easily able to do this because it's freaking Naruto. And when this happens, uh, Kakashi was quite surprised on how Naruto could have been this strong. And then he remembers that his sensei was also able to do the same abilities, and Kakashi, knowing that Naruto was his son, he thought that it was probably passed on through his genes. Afterwards, Kakashi was feeling a lot better, and they go to the bridge, not waking up Naruto because he worked so hard to fight Zabuza. Sasuke gets caught into the demon ice mirrors like usual, and Kakashi and Zabuza have their fight, and Kakashi finally reveals his Sharingan fighting Zabuza. Sasuke was confused on why he had the Sharingan, but he didn't pay too much attention. And Uselessness was just standing there in front of Tazuna with a kunai. Once Naruto arrived, he ran through, breaking an ice mirror, but it closed as soon as he broke it. Naruto moved as quick as he could, but couldn't break through. Naruto had pushed through it with Kyuubi's help, successfully able to hold it open to the point where he could just squeeze in. But Haku's speed was far above his. Being able to dart around, Naruto tried grabbing Haku, but Haku would stab him every single time he would try, and Naruto would just heal immediately afterwards. Haku kept on saying, "Dang it, how did he keep on healing so quickly?" Afterwards, Naruto finds out the pattern of it, and Naruto jumps up, kicking Haku in the jaw, knocking him out. He lays there on the ground, seeing Zabuza about to be impaled by the lightning blade, and with all his willpower, he runs over and stops Kakashi from killing Zabuza. Haku then falls to the ground and dies of blood loss. Zabuza said he was a noble sacrifice, he died a warrior. And then Naruto hits him with that talk no jutsu, one of those powerful speeches. Afterwards, Zabuza becomes a good guy and kills Gato and his crew with the freaking one kunai in his mouth. And Zabuza doesn't die right there and then. He survived afterwards and was laid next to Haku. He got stabbed through it all in his back, and Zabuza died soon after of blood loss, just like Haku did. Afterwards, they buried the two, and Naruto had taken the executioner's blade as his own, but Kakashi forbid it, and Naruto ended up putting it as a gravestone for Zabuza. Afterwards, the bridge was named the Great Naruto Bridge because of his help in how he had stopped Zabuza and Gato from messing with Tazuna. Going back to the village, it was around time for the Chunin exams. Kakashi had told his team about the Chunin exams, but he still wasn't used to Naruto being there. After that, Kakashi explains what the Chunin exams is, and then tells them that this is what's going to happen and blah blah blah. And they all agreed to do the Chunin exams because Sakura joined because she saw that Naruto and Sasuke were joining. And Sakura saw that Naruto and Sasuke were such hotties. She had to go in and fight. Alright, guys. I'm going to be ending it here because it's pretty late at night. It's almost 12 o'clock Eastern Time, and I gotta go to sleep. Next part will be coming out. If you guys don't hit 20 likes, the next video will be coming out on Monday. Coming out on Monday. If you guys hit the like goal by Sunday morning, I'll make the video as soon as I see it. As soon as it hits 20 likes, I'm gonna do it. That's what I did for this video. Actually, I'm not gonna give a time limit. As soon as you hit 20 likes, I'm gonna do it. If you don't hit 20 likes, I'm still gonna do it because I honestly like this What If a lot. Please like and subscribe if you're seeing this video. Share it with a friend. Join my Discord server. It's I made a video recently. Join the UXH family. You can join my Discord server. Talk to me. Text me. Kind of sort of weird, but yeah. So I'm ready to sign off. Hopefully, let's have a great night. Until next Okage, signing off.